Our two eldest resembled Sarah in personality and physical appearance more than they did me. Though they both had a bit of us, neither of them experienced the recurring periods of melancholy I've endured since childhood. And the boys also knew how to accept it without question, just as Sarah did, even though they couldn't understand how a person could get suddenly so dark and silent for no reason. And the biggest paradox was with most of the blue periods, we were in large part imaginary, gradually disappeared after the disaster. The insistent suffering, his, mine, all of ours, ended up sweeping away the worst thickets of fog, cobwebs in my soul, the densest, most imaginary ones, and left me stripped of arbitrary sadnesses. I looked at the fairy foam a while, walked into the exercise room, and thought about how we give all the equipment to one of Jacobo's many friends. The pulleys, as Pablo would definitely want to keep the ways and springs and other apparatuses so he could stay in shape. I returned to the studio to look at painting again. He'd always had a lot of friends, Jacobo did, and that didn't change after the accident. Quite the opposite. In addition to his old friendships, his young comrades in misfortune started coming to visit. They showed up every day in all sizes, colors, and personalities, all of them in wheelchairs, most of them trying to endure as best they could the physical pain that plagued them constantly. Jacobo had met them in one of these support groups that Americans found so fond of, and that Sarah and I resisted until we realized they were actually useful. I remember one man of about 18, exceedingly polite, was paralyzed from the waist down, just like Jacobo. In this case, thanks to complications during the surgery, he always talked like a doctor. How are you, Mr. David? Pleased to meet you. I'm Michael O'Neill.